What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 252, and we start today's episode off with a game against Middlesbrough here at the Riverside Stadium. Now, of course, in the last game, in the last episode, we faced Middlesbrough at the Riverside Stadium, but that was a Premier League game. This is an FA Cup quarter-final, so we thrashed Middlesbrough by 5-1 in our previous game. So coming into this game, hoping for the exact same result. As you can see by the team that I did pick, it was a very much changed side. Obviously, as we do that in the cup competitions pretty much 80% to 90% of the time. As you can see right there, it was a fully changed first 11. Everyone that played on the weekend was, midweek even, was rested for this game on the weekend. And the first chance of the game would fall directly from kickoff. And of course, in the last game, we beat Middlesbrough by 5-1 with a completely different first 11. But the game plan, like the last game, was the same in this one. We were looking for an early goal because 2 games ago we took on Aston Villa and we didn't really get out of the blocks flying. Whereas in the last game, we scored an early goal against Middlesbrough, and I wanted the exact same thing here, a really early goal to settle the nerves and set the tone for the rest of the game. So after passing the ball around for the first few minutes here, just getting a feel for the ball, Jordan Proctor, our right back, crossfields it towards Lazzarini, the left back. Lazzarini plays a good through ball towards Joel Campbell here. The Costa Rican takes on his man down the left hand side, beats him with a quick little step over, gets inside, shoots as well, and also finds the back of the net courtesy of a massive deflection through Daniel Ayala. I don't know if the ball was going in initially, but the goal give it as an own goal to Ayala, and as you can see, it takes a huge deflection. That's what beats Steele, and it does go into the back of the net. So what an early goal in this game, just like in the last game, and we got one. Campbell doesn't get credited. It's an own goal through Daniel Ayala, and it's Middlesbrough 0, Arsenal 1. So the perfect start to this game, exactly what we wanted. We do take the lead early on, and of course the FA Cup, as I mentioned, it is a trophy we really want to win. We won it last year, and we're going for the Premier League, going for the Champions League. We've already won a Capital One Cup, and we really want to win the FA Cup as well. So pleased to get the opening goal of the game just 5 minutes in. But from kickoff here, Middlesbrough try to equalise. Tomlin finds his man, who takes it round Vito and shoots, but it goes just wide of Christiansen's post and behind for a goal kick. So still 1-0, Middlesbrough's first chance of the game there. In the 14th minute, though, Middlesbrough get the ball with Tomlin picking up the ball just outside the area. Takes it round Joel Campbell, who picks out Forrest. Forrest then plays it back towards Clayton, who turns and shoots, and again, the shot is off target. So 2 decent opportunities for Middlesbrough to hit the target there and test Chris Ince, but they couldn't hit the target, and it was still 1-0. And in the 19th minute here, Middlesbrough pushed a lot of bodies forward. We went on a counter-attack. Picked out Vargas through the middle. Great chance for the Chilean to make it 2-0, but he shoots straight at Steele, who has a pretty comfortable save, and Middlesbrough clear. So Vargas should have made it 2-0 there, but the finish was pretty poor. 8 minutes after the restart, though, we have a good chance here as Jordan Proctor finds Serge Gnabry. He plays it through towards Vargas down the right hand side here, takes on Petkovic, beats him with a quick little Berber spin, gets himself inside the area, turns the last man, goes to shoot from a tight angle, but Steele makes the save and turns it behind for a corner. So it would have been kind of difficult to squeeze in there. I tried the shot regardless, but the goalkeeper was equal to it, so still 1-0. And from the corner it's crossed in, Lassie goes for the header and it's cleared away. Lazzarini, the left back, goes for the ball, picks it back up and finds Kagan Holland. Back towards Jordan Proctor here, and we regain possession. Proctor spreads it out wide towards Serge Gnabry, tries to beat Petkovic with a fake shot, gets tackled, but he gets it back from Vargas. Gnabry down the right hand side, drills in across, it's headed away. McLeod then picks up and finds Vargas. Great chance here, and Eduardo Vargas does make it Middlesbrough 0, Arsenal 2, and gives us a 2-goal cushion 13 minutes after the restart. However, just like the first goal, and I didn't actually see it initially, but just like the first goal, it was courtesy of a deflection. As you'll see, this angle is the best one as McLeod plays it to him, Vargas strikes it, and it takes a big deflection there off the defender, and if it doesn't, I think Steele is going to make the save because he's about to set himself to make it. Takes the deflection, goes past his boot, and it is Middlesbrough 0, Arsenal 2. So Campbell didn't get credited with the first one, the first goal we scored, but Vargas is claiming this one. He says it's my goal, and it is Middlesbrough 0, Arsenal 2. So 2 goals up in this game. The Chilean is now decreasing in stats. His years are advancing. He's decreasing in stats now, but obviously I did plan to sell him pretty much since we joined Arsenal, but I've kept him here, and I'm glad I have done because he always seems to score goals whenever we play him, and he does score there. So Middlesbrough 0, Arsenal 2. In the 65th minute, Serge Gnabry's header goes just over the bar behind for a goal kick, so still 2-0. But to be honest, Middlesbrough, they did have quite a few good chances in the first half, but in the second half, 20 minutes after the restart, they hadn't really done much, if anything at all. So they were playing pretty disappointing by their standards, I guess. But you can see in the 66th minute here, I try and pass the ball out with Jordan Proctor, but I get tackled by Forrest. Forrest on the ball, plays a lovely ball through towards his man Veloci. Really good chance. He plays it inside towards Kike, and just like in the last game against Middlesbrough, Kike gets the goal well, and does give Middlesbrough a route back into this game. So, of course, in the last game it was Middlesbrough 1, Arsenal 3 for Kike's goal. That was the scoreline when he scored it. But this one now, Middlesbrough 1, Arsenal 2, a real chance for the home side to get themselves back on level terms in this game, because they were doing okay in the first half. They did have quite a few good chances, just couldn't really hit the target. In the second half, weren't really doing much until this goal was scored. But it was a really nice finish by Kike. Slides in, beats Chris into the ball, pops it into the bottom corner. I think it was De Vito trying to clear it away, or possibly Lazzarini, couldn't get to it. And it is Middlesbrough 1, Arsenal 2. So Kike does give Middlesbrough a route back into this game here. But from kickoff, we pass all backwards towards De Vito. De Vito finds Kagan Holland. Holland back towards Chris Ince, the goalkeeper that was just beaten. Then plays that wide towards Jordan Proctor. Plays it through towards Scott McLeod. McLeod finds Lassie. Lassie finds Vargas, who scored our second goal. Then back to Lassie. Just retain the possession, keeping hold of the ball. McLeod on the ball, then finds Danny Welbeck. Welbeck inside towards Vargas. Vargas holds it up, then finds McLeod. Lovely passing here. Keeps hold of the ball, twisting, turning, picks out Danny Welbeck. Welbeck gets past his man, turns, shoots, scores, and makes it Middlesbrough 1, Arsenal 3. So the home side had barely even sat down after celebrating their first goal of the game. And now it's Middlesbrough 1, Arsenal 3. And surely now there's no way back for the home side. Really nice, patient passing build up here. Lovely little turn by Welbeck after McLeod played the ball into his feet. And he just rifles the ball into the top corner. And that guy Wells makes it 3-1 to Arsenal. So surely no route back now for Middlesbrough. They were doing okay, but you know, that Kike goal was their first chance of the game really. So I couldn't see them doing much after that, as they pretty much run out of energy. And as you can see, in the 81st minute, Welbeck goes through one-on-one. Great chance to make it 4-1. Steele makes the save. However, the rebound is turned in by Daniel Atta, who comes off the bench, and Zlatan's regen does now secure the win. So Middlesbrough 1, Arsenal 4. We are going through to the next round of the FA Cup. Delighted with that, and again, deservedly so, because you know, Middlesbrough, to their credit, did actually attack quite a few times in this game. Unlike the last game, they were doing okay, but when they had the chances, they just didn't take them. The final chance did fall to Middlesbrough right here, as Williams picks the ball up and shoots the ball off target, and that was a real pattern of the game. They had chances, they just couldn't really hit the target. So final score, Middlesbrough 1, Arsenal 4. Delighted with the result. We beat Middlesbrough by 5 goals to 1 the last game. This one was 4 goals to 1. Another solid, deserved win for us, and we are through to the FA Cup semi-final. So delighted with that, and yeah, returning to Wembley for a second successive season. Hopefully, just like last time, we'll be able to get to the final and win it as well. You never know. But still, we take on Bayer Leverkusen for the second and final game of today's episode here in the Champions League round of 16, second leg. And after drawing with Bayer Leverkusen by 2 goals to 2 away in Germany, coming into this game, a goalless draw would see us through. A 1-1 draw would see us through as well. But Bayer Leverkusen knew they had to score on the night, otherwise they were going to be going out. So we do take them on here, as you can see, returning to our usual first 11 after resting the players against Middlesbrough in the FA Cup, because I felt Bayer Leverkusen would be a tougher opponent for us. And I did actually struggle against them quite a bit in the game against Germany. You know, we were 2 goals up, admittedly, but I threw it away late on as they came from 2 goals down to make it 2-2. So coming to this game, I knew it would be quite difficult for us, but the first chance did fall to us in the 3rd minute. Luke Garbutt plays Kevin Savanier down the left-hand side. Really good chance here as he turns his man, gets himself inside, holds the ball up, then goes and shoots, but it's a really good stop by Leno, and he gets the ball away for a throw. So good stop there by the goalkeeper, and it was still 0-0. In the 24th minute, Carboni gets the ball and plays it through towards our left-back, Luke Garbutt. We retain possession with Ryan Sarr picking the ball up and finding Mesut Ozil. Ozil plays a lovely ball through towards Cristiano Ronaldo. Great first touch, goes down the right-hand side, takes his time with a fake Rabona, gets past his man with a reverse step over and shoots, but can't hit the target, and puts the ball harmlessly behind for a goal kick. So still 0-0. And in the 29th minute here, as Bayer Leverkusen had their first chance of the game, Carboni makes a really good save, and we get the ball away. Just a couple minutes later, though, Mari Williams heads this cross away and finds Raheem Sterling. Sterling flicks it on towards Cristiano Ronaldo, and it's a great chance for a 2-on-2. It's Ronaldo who plays a lovely flip-flap, and then a great through ball into Niang, who goes through one-on-one, finesses the ball past Leno, makes it 1-0 to Arsenal. And I thought that was a really nice goal. And I said in the last game, I do like this strike partnership of Niang and Ronaldo. I know Lazari's been great for us, but I still think Ronaldo's going to fill in really well. And they're doing so well together. You know, I said in the last game, they played such great free balls to one another, great forward runs, really good off the ball movement, and that was just a show of all 3 of those things. Lovely little flip-flap by Ronaldo, brilliant through ball, splitting the defence, and Mbaye Niang just takes his time and coolly finishes the ball into the back of the net. So Arsenal 1, Bayer Leverkusen 0. Leverkusen now must score 2 goals on the night. So we really did hold all the cards in this Champions League round of 16 tie. Really, really pleased with that goal, and it is 1-0. Luke Garbutt went pretty close here in the 43rd minute to scoring yet another wonder goal by our left back. Sadly, it does hit the bar though, and Leverkusen get the ball away. And in the 50th minute, another good chance here for Garbutt going for a wonder goal. This time though, his shot does require a save from Leno, and he does make the save as well as he puts it behind for a corner. So still Arsenal 1, Bayer Leverkusen 0. Leverkusen still needing 2 goals, and to be honest, they just didn't look like they were going to get them. Crusoe had a good chance here, but Carboni made the save, we got the ball away, and it was how the game would finish. Arsenal won, Bayer Leverkusen 0, which does mean we are through to the Champions League quarter-finals. So delighted with that. We knew coming into the game we would be favourites to be going through due to the fact we did draw 2-2 and got those 2 away goals away in Germany. But even so, I thought it was going to be a tricky tie, but they just didn't really do enough. So I'm glad we got the goal we needed, and we are through to the next round. So that does end the episode, guys, and as always, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you enjoyed today's episode of Career Mode, then please do leave a like, and I'll see you for the next episode of Career Mode very soon.